Hey, all signs, welcome back to my channel. I'm Crystal, and this is In My Own World Tarot. And this is your next 48 for all signs Aries to Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I encourage you when listening to the all signs reading that you actually listen to the entire reading because you're more than just your sun sign. In every one of my videos, if you're new to my channel, well, first, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. But if you're new to my channel, there will be a rant or some type of theme before the reading. If you don't want to listen to that, feel free to click off now, come back, and there will be timestamps provided in the comments below. If you're also new to my channel, I pray before each and every one of my readings, so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. Also cuss. May cuss a lot, may cuss a little, may not cuss at all. It all depends on how I feel. Now, what I wanted to talk about today was this quote that I ran across. And when I tell you it ain't no truer statement that I've ever read before, but it's by Eleanor Roosevelt. And she goes, "Never mistake knowledge for wisdom. One helps you make a living, the other one helps you make a life." If there's no truer statement, you know, and a lot of you that tune into my channel, I want to say, are very intelligent people, you know, but the reason why I just want to expand on the quote, on how I received this quote. Let me just say that. Let me just go back. This is how I received this quote, because a lot of times on my channel, I like to talk about the full perspective and people being open-minded. I want to have my opinion and my theory and how I accept things in life, and so are you. So I want you to take that quote and you interpret it how you feel you would like to interpret it. I'm going to interpret it how I feel, how it hit for me. And so for me in my life, what I realized is that, you know, that's a true statement. Because all my life, you know, I was a straight A student, all this stuff. However, when I got to college, even though I knew a lot, it didn't mean that I could apply none of that I've learned through school. And nothing against higher education, because I'm for higher education. I'm for the free thinker as well. So don't get that twisted. I love people that do either or. But how that hit for me is that once I actually stepped into real life experiences, like I was going to school and working a full-time job at the same time. And nothing I learned on that college campus applied to me being a manager at a retail store. Not a thing. Not a thing. It didn't teach me any type of leadership skills. It didn't teach me really how to communicate with others. And my major was communications. None of that applied in real life to me until I actually had the real life experience, and I got put into different situations, and I made mistakes, and I, you know, had to go back and correct them, had to apologize, had to start over, had to do do-overs over and over again. So that's how that quote hit for me, because it's not that I didn't know how to go get a job, or I didn't know how to get a straight A. You can get a straight A's by common sense. If you want to be real, in my opinion, simply by having common sense and just paying attention, you can get straight A's. You ain't got to do. For me, this is how it hit for me. I want to be very clear. For me, how it hit in life for me, I got straight A's without even trying. You understand what I'm saying? That's just how it hit for me. And other people, they got to go hard and pay and study and have all night study groups. I was the one bringing the snacks in the study group. I wasn't paying attention, and it still hit. But that's just how my mind worked. But was I able to apply just because I got that straight A? I wasn't able to apply anything I learned in those classes to the real life world. And that statement quote hit so hard for me because that's so true. That is so true. So for me, and then when I even thought about it even more and how I treat my son, because I always say to him, yes, do I want you to get good grades? But more importantly, I want you to understand. I want you to understand what you're being taught. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, the school system, the curriculum is money-based. I understand that. But if you don't understand what you're being taught, you're just going after the trophy, but not actually, it's like you're cramming just for the trophy, but not actually making your body healthy to run the race. Because once you get the trophy, you're going to collapse. you done starved yourself, like it's running a race. Like you done starved yourself. All you did was train for this race. You didn't really get your body fit for the rest of your life. You just got it fit for that moment. You see what I mean? Like that's how that hit for me. I hope that makes sense to you guys. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. I hope you take that quote and you just let it sit with you for a while. And you be like, oh man, because on one side, I do see, I've met a lot of people who they have higher education and they do use the higher education that they learn in their real life. And I've met people on the opposite because I've been on both sides. I've been in the streets and I've been in school. I feel like I'm taught by life. I have been taught by life, not just the streets and not just school. I've been taught my life lessons, and my wisdom comes from life, and knowledge is life. It's not either or. But I will honestly tell you, how I move and what I know to be true did not come from school. It didn't. It came from life, and that's crazy. It is just what it is for me. It just came from having experience, being in situations, moving the wrong way to learn how to move the right way, to learning when to speak, when to shut the hell up, let somebody else speak, just learning and being open-minded. Once again, that's how that quote hit for me. And even just doing this, from the years I've had from when I started personal readings 4 years ago to up till now, how the style for me has changed, and how I see myself growing. Because one of my things I had to learn, I knew how to be nice. I know how to be nice, but I needed to learn how to apply that empathy more. I know how to be nice. I know how to be a good person. But if you don't know how to apply it in the right moments, you can come off as phony or whatever, because you can walk away like you can know. And I'm about to hit somebody with this, and you gonna get mad with me. I don't care. You know how something happens to your homegirl or something like that. Like, dang girl, like let's say her man cheat on her or whatever. You knew this nigga was a shit. And she call you like, man, she crying and this and that. And in the back of your mind, you're like, man, I don't know why the fuck this bitch crying. She knew this motherfucker was no good, this and that, this and that. And now you sitting there saying, yeah, girl, I understand. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. No, you not. Because soon as you hang up on the phone, what you say? Dumb bitch. That's what you say. That's what you say. Instead of you actually sitting there and being in the moment and putting your feelings to the side and putting yourself in her shoes, even though, yes, you feel as though she could have left or whatever. What if she didn't know? Like, what if just because you are at this part of your life, that doesn't mean this person that their part of their life, they got to catch up. And, you got to put that to the side. You got to put what you think you're an expert in to the side and learn how to actually apply that empathy. We all been there. We all been like, girl, this motherfucker, god damn it. And I was that person. Shoot, I'm not going to sit here and cap. I was that type of person, like, oh my fucking God, bro. And when I started realizing, and then you have to realize, who are those people that you're doing that, like that, oh my fucking God, like this bitch is stupid too. That means that may be somebody, if you really check your own feelings, that you may not actually have no emotions for. Like that person, y'all may not even be an energetic match. That person could just be pulling and draining on you, and you could be using that for ego because somebody coming to you for what you think is wisdom and you just have knowledge. So I'm just going to leave that right there. But anyway, I think about things like that, and I'm like, dang, that's true. Because a lot of times, those of you, and a lot of you tune into my channel, you are intellectuals. I will give you that. And the other side of being an intellectual is an ego. Because you think you know more than somebody else. Because, oh, okay, I put in the work to know this, to read this and that, but you don't know how to apply that shit. I know that some of the smartest people, some of the people who research, study, and everything, been around the world and all that, When I tell you these people still don't even know how to balance a checkbook, how to live life, you go to their house, they ain't got no stocks of damn canned goods or nothing. They ain't prepared if the world end tomorrow. Motherfuckers wouldn't be prepared for shit. But they can tell you what E equals MC squared divided by 2 over this, the statistics and all that other shit. That shit that really don't matter if the world crumble and fall. Are you going to be able to eat? Nope. They not. And I'm not talking down about nobody. I'm talking about people like, you gotta have both, bruh. It's not about just, oh, I can quote da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And you can quote whatever you want to quote. But though, first of all, when you quoting somebody else, like I just did that other quote, that wasn't my words. That was Eleanor Roosevelt's words. I just took it and made it a lesson for myself off of what she said. That wasn't my words. But I just took it and how I applied it to my life, how it felt for me. And we got a lot of problem with that in today's society. People who think, oh, I'm an intellectual. You're an intellectual because you can memorize. It doesn't make you an intellectual if you can memorize somebody else's works. It makes you an intellectual if you can understand and apply it to your life how it fits for you. That's what makes you an intellectual. So let's not get that twisted. Because a lot of people think, oh, well, I know this, I know the Murphy's Law, You know Murphy's Law, but do you know how it applies? Could you fit it in different scenarios? You know what I mean? Like, that goes back to the straight A thing. And that's what I was telling my son. I was like, yeah, that's cool if you get straight A's, but do you understand what you were taught? Because if you don't understand what you were taught, honestly, them straight A's don't mean shit. Because guess what? You're going to get a diploma whether you got straight A's or whether you got straight C's. Everybody gets that piece of paper. They do. Everybody gets that degree. As long as you minimum, 2.0, you gonna get that piece of paper. The question is, do you understand what you were taught? That's the question. Because I had to not what made me realize it, because I remember my son, he is not a test taker. Yes, he gets good grades. That Negro is not a test taker. He will freak the hell out on you quick. He will. So I was like, I had to let him know, man, chill. Long as you get a passing score, you all right. Long as you understand and you relax, man. Fuck all that extra pressure shit. You gonna get that piece of paper regardless. You know, like the hell? Like, you go to work. Now, I'm not saying be mediocre in life. The point is, just, do you have an understanding of life? That's the point. Do you understand what is going on? That's the whole point of life. And that's the reason why a lot of us fuck up and we make mistakes. Because we don't understand what the fuck is going on. We think we know, but you don't really know how to apply it. So you don't really know. You don't. And you got to be open-minded and accept that to yourself, that, dang, I really don't know. And be open-minded to the lesson. And a lot of us, we think we are, and we're not. We're not. Because we are so smart. Are you really that smart? Because if you was really that smart, you'd be able to be open-minded to accept the lesson. You ain't that smart. And that's hard to accept. It is. Listen, you will get knocked down off your little pedestal real quick. Listen. I done been there. I've been there. Boy, getting knocked down off that pedestal. Oh, I was this and that, this and that. Okay, but if you was this and that, you was so smart. Why you keep fucking up? Why you keep being late on this bill? Why you keep having issues with people here, there, and everywhere? You can be book smart all you want to. Are you emotionally intelligent? Can you get along with people? Can you see people and accept people for where they're at without judgment? Because that's a part of intellect, being an intellectual too. Can you accept someone for where they're at without judging them? Without having that thought in the back of your mind when you walk away from that conversation like, this dumb bitch will never get it. Can you stop doing that? Can you? Because that's part of being an intellectual too. That's part of having wisdom, is releasing judgment. I had to take a break from doing personal readings for a while because I realized I had that judgment still in my heart and I wasn't releasing it. Can you own your flaws? Do you recognize them? Are you willing to sit back and learn more and observe yourself. That's an intellectual. Not you just getting straight A's. Because you getting straight A's, if you be honest, you don't understand what the hell's going on. You just getting straight A's because you got a good memory. Some people get straight A's, but some people get straight A's and they can actually apply. Like I have a cousin, the oldest cousin in my family. She's an attorney. Like we would watch Jeopardy. She would be able to. She's a Capricorn. I always tell people, I'm like, man, that's the reason I don't mess with Capricorns. It's because of her. Because that one right there, very intelligent. If she has made any mistakes in life, I wouldn't know. I'm not putting on her on the pedestal, but what I'm saying is that from what I remember to as far back I can remember, she's always wanted to be an attorney. That's been her path. That's what she did. That's what she became. That's who she is. Apparently she's still successful in life because she's still successful in that path because that's what she's still doing. I haven't heard of her getting fired from any position or anything like that. That's her path. She applied the knowledge that she learned through her years of schooling and made it into wisdom, into a career. I got respect for it. Is she on a pedestal? No, because I don't praise nobody. I only praise and worship God. But she has all my respect. You see what I'm saying? That's what I mean. I wouldn't give a damn. That's one of my family members. The rest of them, some of them, they can go where they need to go. But that one right there, she called me, I'm coming. Absolutely. I have respect for that person. Very much so. And that's like, I would even say I look at her as more of I wouldn't say who I want to be, but an inspiration. She definitely is an inspiration. Is she a perfect person? No, I'm pretty sure she has her flaws, but I've never seen them. And it ain't my business. That's another thing too. I've never seen them and they're not my business. Unless someone brings it to your attention, someone else's flaws is not your business. But anyways, moving forward. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap to the energy of the collective. Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, Aries to Pisces. Any message that they're needing, any guidance that they're seeking today. Please allow me to relay these messages to them as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect their energy as well. Please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. Yeah, man. Life is crazy, ain't it? I know a lot of you can tune in my channel. They're like, dang, she talked a lot. That's why I tell you at the beginning, fast forward or come back till we get to the reading. But some of you that you here for it. And a lot of you who have knowledge, who want to gain into wisdom, you got to be open-minded to everything, whether you agree or not, whether you think I sound like an idiot or not. You're going to take something out of what I said and apply it. And if you don't apply it, you're going to take something what I said, because just because you think it didn't sound right to you, you think I'm an idiot, guess what you're going to do? Man, you're going to go against what I said. So either way, you've learned something from what I said, whether you go with it or you go against it. And I've had to accept that too. That is a major lesson I had to accept. Sometimes people are going to look at you, and I want y'all to understand, understand where I'm coming from. Sometimes when you say, man, that person is an idiot, that idiot just taught you something. That idiot taught you to trust yourself and trust what you feel. They just gave you a lesson in intuition. You see what I'm saying? Because you're like, man, I ain't never going to do whatever the fuck they just said. That person just taught you a lesson about yourself and taught you to trust yourself a little bit more. That person was put in your life for you to have more trust and faith in yourself. You hear what I'm saying? So moving on. Aries Destiny. It is Aries season and I'm upset about it. I said it. Y'all move too fast for me. I like to walk and run. I don't like to walk fast. But I like to take gradual approach. But I appreciate Aries energy. That's my north node. That's why I talk shit about certain signs, because it's heavy in my chart. But Aries, you are stepping into where you're going, what you want to do. You are stepping into what's the 8 + 4 is 11, number 12, Pisces, making your dreams become reality and putting action in it within the next 2 days. Okay, excuse me. Aries said they showing up for their birthday season. That's what they said. They said, you ain't finna show out on me. Y'all other signs, everybody sit down. It's my season, so you're not gonna show out on me. That's what Aries is saying to me. Taurus. So Taurus here, what your grandma say, whatever happens in the dark coming to life, you get secrets exposed. You might be a whistleblower right now. You don't even know it. You changing, you shutting somebody, turning the lights on to shut somebody down in these next 2 days. Ooh, Taurus. Tell me about it, child, later. Just don't put me in it. Gemini. Ooh, it needs a new beginning, seeing things for what they are, leaving them where the hell they need to be, and moving forward with what you need to do. This feel like quitting energy, but quitting for a new beginning. Like this feel like somebody to me is like, either you just started a new job, or you actually are just taking a look at where you're at right now. And you be like, you know what? And you're being honest with yourself. You're like, you know what? This is not for me. I'm leaving. And you're going towards what is for you. Well, Gemini, and can I say something about this too? Because a lot of you know I am a serial job worker. I will leave. But I had to come to the realization of, and a lot of people don't understand, they're like, oh, you just leave for one. It's not about the money. It's about how the flexibility is and how it works for me, and how what I've grown older is like how it's messing with my energy. Is it too stressful for me? Is it not? Am I able to do this? Do I fully understand this job? Because a lot of times it's not the job. It's just that you're not a right fit, and you got to recognize that. Look at both sides, because a job can pay you X amount of dollars. It can pay you buku. But if it's stressing you out, it's not. You don't have time to think. You don't really understand what's going on. You just going with it because that's how they doing this. Like, well, no. It's okay to go. Now, if this becomes a reoccurring cycle, then you need to step back and evaluate what is it that I really want. If I'm going to work for someone, if I'm going to be out there, what is it that I need from whoever I decide to work with? Because you have that choice. Can I be clear? You have that choice. I had said that in a job interview before. I understand. Listen, the lady just looked at me like, I can't believe this motherfucker just said in the interview. I did. And I told her, I said, you know, you can train anybody. I can learn the job easy. What I want to know is, how's the culture here? Are you a micromanager? Like, what is your managing style? Because I got the interview for a reason, and I wasn't being cocky, and I said it just like this, and I said, I don't want to sound like I'm being arrogant. I told her like that. I said, but I got the interview because my resume matches the qualifications. I want to know if you and I are going to be a good team. I want to know the team atmosphere. Like, really, what is it? Because you're going to get the job. You got the interview based on your skill set and based on your resume. Am I going to be able to get along with y'all? Are you going to be able to get along with me? I am a talker. I'm going to say some jokes in the meeting. I'm going to do my work. Are you a stick in the mud? You know, how are you? Do you like to be bothered? I ask questions like that now, because but it's like the way I'm still professional. I ain't like, bitch and motherfucker, no, but I have the qualifications. I got the skills, I got the experience. So hello, you're going to want to hire me, and that's cool. And I want you to pay with me, and that's cool. Girl, can we get along? Because if you can't get along with somebody, you're going to end up, soon as you start working there, within like the first 90 days, you're going to be looking around. You still got your resume out there, and you still like, man, another job called me for this and that. Then you become a serial job hopper because you really didn't do your research. You didn't ask the right question. You didn't know. So Gemini, this is what you're going through. Somebody on, you about to do that. Be like, man, it just may even not even be that you're switching careers. You just might be like switching location, something about your location, because you love what you do, but you can't love what you do where you're at. There's something in your energy, like you love what you do, but you can't love what you do where you're at. That's for you, Gemini. Cancer, receiving messages from the divine. You are opened up. You said, no news is good news, and only come to me with good news. Don't nobody bring me no bad news. It's the energy I'm getting from you, Cancer, which is a good and bad way to be. it's almost like the ignorance is bliss, but it feels like to me it's only in certain situations. You're like, if I, hey, listen, I don't know about it, I don't really care. And that's a good way to be in some situations. It's like, and I'll tell you guys, when the Rona hit, and I always tell the story, like, I didn't even know really what was going on in the world until I went to the grocery store. My gluten-free bread wasn't on the shelf. And then that's when I found out. But I still wasn't like in a panic because, I stockpile, even just though it's me and my son, we got cans and all this stuff, and we'll be, if anything happened tomorrow, we all right. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, dang, because the gluten-free bread, that's a luxury. It's not something I must have. I don't have to have that. Yes, I do, I have the celiac disease. I have gluten intolerance, but it's like I ain't got to do that. I will be all right. Why I just take my take my medicine? I can eat white bread. I just gotta take my medicine and make sure I stay hydrated. But I'll be all right because it's not that intense. So it's just make sure with this ignorance is bliss energy is that like you're aware. It's almost like you're aware of what's going on, but it ain't your problem either. If that makes sense. That's the energy you're gonna be in the next 2 days. Leo, okay, I need to speed this up. I just been talking. I'm gonna stop apologizing for that shit. I'm a talker. I'm not finna calm. This is my channel. I gotta check myself sometimes on that. Be like, oh my God, let me just, get to the point. If you resonate, you resonate. If I talk too much for you, then I ain't for you. That's just what it is. Leo. So we got Scorpio, transformation energy. Okay, a lot of death card energy, a lot of endings and new beginnings. When I say death card, I don't mean like, oh my goodness, somebody's gonna die. However, I do see the ending of there's a possible father figure here. I'm not sure, and I rest in peace, and I send my condolences to you if this does happen. But I do see a death around you and your family, Leo. Unless, person could be a Leo, Scorpio, or a Taurus from that energy, or they have it heavy in their chart. Virgo. So Virgo, you're sacrificing with that Neptune energy. What this means when we talk about this is that when you talk about Neptune, that's your 12th house. That's like your house of dreams, your escapism, also your trauma that you have to deal with as a child. The inner child within you is what this energy, and you're learning that it's okay to still be playful and to be fun, but you're putting down boundaries with this number 10 energy. That's Capricorn, Saturn energy as well. You're making sure that you have boundaries. Is that, I am a happy-go-lucky person, but what you're not finna do is use me. That's the energy you in here. Libra. Can I say this too? Libra, you are shutting your emotions down from certain people. Like, you are just not letting nothing in. Like, if it's not given back to you, you're not allowing it in, period. I feel Ice Queen energy off of you. Ooh, burn. Scorpio, lunar eclipse chains. Okay, number 7, partnership. Scorpio, can I say something to you without you getting offended, without you being mad? And if you get mad, put in the comments, cuss me out, do whatever you want to do. I'm going to block you anyway. Moving forward. So Scorpio, you starting to see, like, when you talk about the lunar eclipse is like when, what the hell is that? Who is that? What you want with me, girl? 3 years back. Okay, anyways. 2019. Oh, yeah. Lunar eclipse. Man. It's giving me, and I don't want to say that because you got to think it's so funny because when people talk about Scorpio, Scorpio's got two sides. But then you got to think about it. Every zodiac sign has two sides. It's not just Gemini. Gemini is just more open and it's just like in your face. Okay, it's two of them motherfuckers. Every zodiac sign has two sides to them because guess what? You're a human being. It's spirit, planetary alignment, energy. in your human form. Everybody has two sides, who you are and how people see you. Just what it is. You are letting who you are be what people see. Point blank period. I'm so sick of that. Oh my goodness, they got two sides. Everybody got two sides. Everybody got two sides. They do. Some people are able to merge those two sides, which is the masculine and feminine energy, and they balance themselves out. And that's just who they think they are and who they know themselves to be becomes how others view them. That's how you know you balance yourself out. And everybody's like, well, I don't care about other people's opinion. I can hear you. I don't care about how other people see me. Bum. I didn't say care. So I'm going to stop you right there. Ain't nobody said nothing about care. It's about balancing out and being real with yourself and how you're showing up to the world. Ain't nobody say you have to care about how other people see you. Is it an energy? Is the frequency matching? Is what I'm saying. People get that twisted. People hear what they want to hear. I heard somebody say, I don't care what people think. Ain't nobody say nothing about you caring what people think. It's how you see yourself and how people are seeing you. Does it match? Yes. Ain't nobody said nothing about you caring about it. And that brings me to Sagittarius. Exactly what I was saying with that Pisces energy. Can y'all see this? Because it's a little dark. Let me move the light down. Is that too? Capricorn. Oh, that's hot. Yeah. Okay. Touching the damn bulb. Okay. Magneto. The hell is you doing, Crystal? Anyways, Capricorn. Capricorn. Can I always look at the bright side of your life? Do, 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 do. That's what I'm feeling from that. I'm not going no deeper with that, Capricorn. Aquarius. Ooh. Telling people what it is, how it is, and how you want it done. I'm feeling really boss move-ish here. And making no apologies about it. All right then, Aquarius. Pisces. This card is a scary card for me. Can I tell y'all why? Like in my deck? Because since it's so many people, I don't want to be like, oh, there's so many people watching my videos. I got a hot 2,000, almost 3,000, maybe 3,000 subscribers. I ain't all that. But I'm just saying, it's more than two. It's more than two. But anyways, this card's, you gotta laugh at yourself though. I was talking to, who was I talking to? And then I was like, you think you big shit. I said, I got more. It's more than two. Shit, I believe in me, goddammit. But my whole thing, and ever since I started, is that I've always said, if I can just help out one person and they can apply something that that I've said to their life and actually manifest off of it and grow and change, I've done my job. I've answered the call, you know. So that's why everybody's like, your ass is, who the fuck is you? Hey, I got one person, bruh. One person that either started, I got a couple of people, but it's like, I got that one person, man. They applied something I said and they took off with that shit. And that fills my heart. So I'm big shit. Because it's not about the size of the crowd, it's about the size of your impact. You can sell out, you can have 20,000, 100,000 followers. That just means you're entertaining. That don't mean people applying what you're saying. And then you got to remember, the masses, just a lot of the times people follow the trends. And I'm going to leave that right there. A lot of people follow the trends. And the ones I rather have and build my following off of people who actually want to apply and actually want to learn and actually want to be open-minded and actually want to heal and actually want to grow. And if that takes a while and if it never hits 100,000, 30,000, that's fine. But I wish it would, because then the collective energy would change. But if we're going to be realistic, well, shit. Motherfuckers gonna follow what they think is nice, what they think is cool. It's a trend. That's what people do. But shit, yeah, I'm big shit in one person. Hell yeah. Oh, I was talking to my son. He's like, Mommy, you mad? This person got so many followers. I was like, and I'm big shit over here. I'm big. He was like, Mom, sit your ass down. I'm sorry. Nah, but that's what it's about. And that's for anybody who else, if you a teacher, counselor, nurse, whatever you're doing, always look at that like, man, if I could just make an impact on one person, you big shit. For real. You ain't got to walk around like you arrogant or whatever. You stay humble. And I think that's what keeps me humble and what keeps me sane too, is because, yes, I want my channel to grow? Absolutely. I'm going to sit here and, the fuck? Why would I have a channel? Why would I be out here in public and putting this shit out if I didn't want it to grow? Duh. But at the bottom line of it, the reason why you should, because I can't speak for everyone, so I'm going to say the reason why I put it out there is because I went and fucked up so much, but I've learned so much in life too from my fuck ups, that if I could stop you from doing some of the fuck ups that I did, awesome. I don't never want nobody to feel and have those moments, some of the moments and some of the shit I went through. Especially if you come in my energy, like, and if I see it, and if you're coming to me, that's another thing I had to learn, to allow it to you to come to me. Because a lot of times when you are the empath and you're a helper, you just love people, you out there trying to save motherfuckers who don't want to be saved. When you come to me though, I ask that you're open-minded, I ask that you're open-hearted, I ask that you're ready to apply or not apply. Because even if you don't agree with what I'm saying, by you not applying and going against what I'm saying, you trust in yourself. And that's all right with me. And I had to learn not to get offended by that shit either. I had to learn, like, not everybody going to agree with you, but guess what? You still played some type of catalyst because you allowed that person to trust themselves. Like, man, that person's a motherfucking idiot. Okay, you think I'm stupid? Do you? Because guess what? You're doing exactly what I want you to do. Trust you. You trust in you. That's Saturn return. This could be good or bad coming back to you, Pisces. I don't know. That's why that card scared me sometimes. Trust you, man. That's what I want you to do. Whether you apply what the hell I say or not. And you be like, man, this motherfucker crazy. Okay. Show me you sane then. By trusting yourself. I used to get a feeling like, man, that person ain't listening to what I'm saying. Good. Don't. Because even if you don't listen to what I'm saying and you fuck up and you make a mistake, guess what? You're going to learn the lesson and then you're going to be like, damn, I should have listened to what she said. If you say I ain't listening to what she's saying and then you grow and change off of that, either way, I was some type of catalyst to you. So I did my part. That's how I had to really start looking at that. Like, you did your part. Financial discipline. Okay. I gotta go, y'all. Individuality. Boom, boom. Be yourself. Your money gonna get right. And that's the end of the reading. You guys stay blessed, stay safe, stay protected. I'm going to talk to y'all in the next 48. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Bye.